3 habits that will transform your prayer life and get more answers. Have you ever prayed and wondered if your words even left the room? What if unanswered prayer isn't about God ignoring you, but about how you're praying? What if small shifts, simple habits, could unlock a deeper connection with God? Stay with me, because one of these habits might change how you pray forever. Most believers pray. Few pray intentionally. We repeat phrases, we rush conversations, we talk but don't linger. And here's the tension. Prayer isn't about saying more, it's about praying differently. Jesus warned against empty repetition. He invited depth, and that's where transformation begins. Here's the first habit, and it feels simple, but it's powerful. Write your prayers down, not to impress God, but to slow your heart. When you journal your prayers, you clarify what you're really asking. You track God's faithfulness. You notice patterns in your heart. Something shifts when prayer leaves your head and hits the page. And here's the surprise. Reading past prayers shows you how often God answered, even when you forgot to notice. Vague prayers produce vague expectations. God bless me sounds spiritual, but it avoids faith. Jesus asked specific questions. What do you want me to do for you? Specific prayers stretch your faith, clarify your dependence, invite clear answers. When you pray specifically, you give God space to show up unmistakably. And that moment, when the answer is undeniable, strengthens your trust like nothing else. This habit changes everything. Stop guessing what to pray and start praying what God already said. Scripture-aligned prayers shape your desires, align your heart with God's will, carry spiritual authority. When you pray the word, you're not just talking to God, you're agreeing with Him. Promises replace panic, truth replaces fear. The Bible becomes a conversation, not just a book. These habits don't manipulate God, they transform you. Prayer changes perspective before it changes circumstances. And often, the greatest answer isn't what happens around you, but what happens within you. Clarity, peace, confidence. God responds to hearts that linger. Try this. Write one prayer. Be specific. Anchor it in Scripture. Consistency matters more than length. And slowly, your prayer life stops feeling forced and starts feeling alive. God was never distant. He was inviting depth. These habits don't make God hear you more. They help you hear Him clearer. If this helped you, like, share, and subscribe. Comment, I choose deeper prayer, because your next prayer might be the beginning of something new.